Okay, just a little bit something extra about clip transitions, and effects as well. So right now I'm sort of editing this piece. I'll just mute it. You can sort of see I've got this forest scene overlaid with some pink frost footage, but we'll turn that off for now. So we're just looking at this one track here, this video one track, and we can see this transition between this clip and this clip. I kind of really like this footage of the forest from above, this aerial kind of drone footage, right? But it transitions to this weird, just a close-up of a hole. I'm trying to kind of cut that out and just reuse that footage again. And it kind of works when it's overlaid with this other piece on top. But what I want to do is kind of smooth that transition between them. See, if I press play, it goes over and then it sort of does a hard cut back to a different part. There's a bunch of different ways to deal with that, but one quick and kind of dirty and easy way is to use an effect transition in Premiere. So if I enlarge my project asset kind of bin down here, you can sort of see there's another tab called Effects. If I click on that, there's a whole bunch of folders with a whole bunch of different effects, and you can also search for different effects in the search bar, like for example invert. There's a video channel invert option. So what I want though is something called a video transition down here, and it's called there's a bunch of really wacky kind of gnarly Star Warsy ones like star wipes and things, but what we wanted to use is just something simple called a dissolve, and the default one probably on your machine as well is called the cross dissolve. And what this will do is it'll kind of blend those two clips together for a little bit. If I zoom in here on the timeline, so you can sort of see this transition a bit clearer, and if I click and drag this cross dissolve transition effect over, you'll see it doesn't do anything over here and it doesn't do anything over here. I have to be on a transition between two different clips, or at the beginning of a clip or at the end of a clip. So I can snap it there to the end of that clip, or over here to the beginning of that one, or if I put it sort of in the middle, it'll do a bit of both. And that's kind of what I want to do. I just want to kind of blend between them. A dissolve is kind of like an opacity transition, like a fade effect. So this will just kind of ease that transition. But see how it's pulling some footage from before that clip and also after. So it's pulling up different scenes within that master file here of the clip. It's kind of pulling in a bit before that and a bit after as well. So be mindful of that while you're adding these transitions in. It'll try and kind of blend with footage beyond the range of the clip, if there is some. So what that means is I probably want to shrink this a wee bit and then shrink this a wee bit, and now I can slam them together and have that dissolve over both of them like that. And now it's just going to blend between the footage from the same angle that I want. Here we go. Just kind of softens the transition a wee bit, and it's just a quick and dirty automated way of doing it, rather than putting it on a different track and then using the opacity kind of keyframes to blend one over top of it. There's a bunch of different ones. There's like a fade to black as well, a dip to black rather. So this, instead of transitioning between them, it'll dip to black and then fade back up from black. So that's another quick and kind of dirty one. And then, like I said, there's a whole bunch of weird kind of looking naff ones as well, like star wipes and 3D motions and things, which you probably want to stay away from, like these barn doors. Check this out. Whoop. Yeah, so you can sort of do, yeah, I don't know about that. It's a bit weird and Star Warsy. Probably stick to just the dissolves for now, especially with this kind of documentary style you're going with for this project. Okay, fantastic. So I really like this kind of this tree footage behind that original I think Frost video, right? I want to add more of that down here. So we can copy and paste, and see how it like goes to the end of that clip So if I paste again, it'll be really snug up against it. I can paste a whole bunch like that of duplicates of that one clip. So it's working really well like that. But now I've got all these hard transitions still between them. Kind of a bit annoying. Look, if I hide this video track, you can sort of see here, still has that really hard transition, which I can avoid by adding a video transition cross dissolve to those clips. So let's do that. I'll just ripple delete that gap. Let's do that. So we can go through one by one and like add it in and add it in and add it one by one, but there's a quick way to do it, and that is up here. You can go see sequence, and there's apply video transition is Control D. So if I select two clips and go Control D, it adds a scene transition, a clip transition between them. If I select all of them like that, Control D, boom. Very cool. So it's added all those for us automatically. Sweet as.